I only know about 7 cursive letters.
Right.
Like once you talk the Z and the X, all that stuff.
That's tricky. Yeah. Q.
Yeah, don't even get me started on the Q.
Uh,
The lowercase R. It's like just some of them make no sense. An N and an R, easily the same letter.
yeah. Especially if you're out of practice, then it looks like you look like you're drunk.
Or if you're doing it with your left hand for fun.
Yeah.
I used to switch. My uncle always said, yeah, we're all ambidextrous. And I was like, man, one hand, though, people really can't read the writing on.
Oh, yeah. I feel dumb.
For some reason, I do it with my left hand. It's a lot harder.
Yeah. That's why. I mean, like, I wonder if that restaurant we just walked by, it's like, how much money do you even need to feel comfortable sitting at that kind of restaurant with that kind of, like, tablecloth and the chairs?
Right. You just need a TJ Maxx suit.
I don't even, but it's like you would feel dumb. I don't mean them. They'll take any money. They'll take anybody's money.
No
but
matter who you are.
Would you feel out of place? That's what I mean. Would you feel like this is where I'm supposed to be? Or would you feel like you're playing dress up?
That type of a restaurant, specifically that type, those are the waiters that are going to make you be known that they're better than you. They're going to let you know that they know about the exquisiteness. They're going to tell you the temperature of the chicken. You're never going to be too good to be in the
But it's just like, could you even like... And you go to some restaurants, you can feel like I'm supposed to be here. You go to some places, you feel like this people. You look around, it's like these people look like my people.
Yeah.
You go to that kind of place though, it's like you feel like you're eating on like a movie set.
Yeah, but I'd enjoy it. That's one of those places. Yeah, you whisper in.
Yeah, but it's like, would you ask for more salt? Is that the kind of place where you can even add? You can't. Dude, you go to like a steakhouse, you can't ask for A1.
I own the place. I can't stand.
For a place like that, though, you're getting Albanian food or something.
I'd still own it.
You wouldn't even know you can't even pronounce the shit that's on the menu.
So you got to be careful, though. That's the type of restaurant I'm telling you. They're going to be flirting with your girl. The dude's going to try to get you and your girl to fight. He's going to get her on Instagram.
That place, though, it's not like it's a nice restaurant. You know what I mean? It's
I'm excited to try. Well, it's all about the decor.
That's exactly. It's just a place that looks nice. But you look, there's no nice restaurant that would have an open window like that to the street.
That
place is just meant to be a place that you walk by and you look at.
Yeah, that place used to be. It was a ton of different things. It was bars. It's never worked out for whatever reason.
Yeah, I mean, like I think that's why they have to. The window is so wide open.
Let you know it's safe in here.
Yeah,
Take a look.
You don't gotta like. It's not. You're not behind a curtain or something.
You know what I don't understand with big wide windows like that? What's stopping people from just hitting that with a hammer and stealing them nice chairs one night?
Like, I mean, the chairs aren't worth that much. That's not the. My problem is always like you see people in like Soho or something where there's like outdoor dining in like the middle of the street and it's all like romantic looking.
Yeah.
It's like somebody could just run up and grab one of your bread rolls just with their hands.
I bet they do all the time.
Somebody's just going to grab your lamb chop and just walk off.
Like Aladdin.
You're expecting the waiter to chase after them or something?
We'll get you a lamb chop. It's no issue.
Yeah,
that might be a good hustle. You get your friends sitting down there eating, and you run by and steal the food. Nobody is going to chase you.
But it's just like, what do you even? You're in the middle of the meal. Do you even what do you even tell the waiter? Yeah, that guy just took my chicken, just grabbed it and walked off.
I was in Scotland and Ireland, and over there they'll have like bars and pubs, and they set up on the street. And you're eating, it's nice and it's classy, and there'll be some Scottish woman and her husband arguing like you'll be downstairs. They were throwing drawers out the window. You're just sitting there eating a nice meal.
She's dumping out her laundry water and shit.
And it's a lot better with the Scottish accent. And they bleed a lot easier. Every time I'm over there, somebody's bleeding their elbow. They got a little cut by their face.
But who could enjoy a meal like that? It's like you're trying to cover up your fucking, chicken pesto or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, when I eat at a restaurant, I need to feel safe. I need to feel secure.
I was with a dude, he had to always have his back against the wall. In some restaurants, it's not like that. And this dude wouldn't take no for an answer. Dude, people be moving tables, trying to get his back against the wall.
Yeah. But it's like, it's what sucks is the feeling that even if you have money, if the guy at the restaurant thinks he's better than you, and you know that you still feel out of place.
Yeah.
You don't, no matter how much money you're giving them, you can't buy respect.
I went to an Italian place last night, right? I sit down now. I'm Big Money Bags Dominic now, so I'm ordering little appetizers. I'm not doing the happy hour wine. This guy gives me some old cold bread, dude. I seen the other person's like steam coming off their bread. I didn't say nothing.
You got secondhand bread.
But as soon as I stepped in, he's seen the this Walmart sweater and stuff.
Yeah.
Cold bread, dude. Couldn't believe it.
Wow.
Yep.
See, that's the guy. The guy gave that to you. He was in his head. He's like, "What are you gonna do about it?"
Or you ever sitting somewhere and they're like, the two people take their order at the same time, and then they won't take their card. They'll be like, "Oh, do you have a card on file?" It's like, buddy, you're gonna judge me right in front. Like, you think I'm gonna run out on you?
Yeah. You think I'm gonna steal your cold bread?
Man, I had people run out on me on shit. You ever do that? Like, be out to eat with your friends?
Dine and dash or something?
One of your friends ever run out on you? Like they're like, let's run out.
Oh, right, yeah. I've never even never done that.
Yeah, you hung out with the right kids.
Yeah.
I remember being with comics early on in New York, them running out. Remember, I always had them ankle issues.
I mean, I would it's one thing if they're stealing from Pret or something.
Yeah.
But it's different if you're like at a restaurant and someone's waiting on you.
Oh,
then
dude.
you're just like taking from that person. But
the waiter's got to
if you're
pay.
Stealing from the grocery store or something. I don't really care about that.
Well, those Spanish grocery stores in the Bronx and stuff, they'll bust you up, dude. I've
Right.
seen people get punched in their kidneys. That food court in Harlem.
Oh, right. Yeah. Nah, but it's like, you're one of these little takeout places. You go to Dwayne Reed and you take some little chicken Caesar salad wrap.
Dude, at Target, they got a guy in the front with a gun. I can't believe it. It's like this 9th Avenue Target, nobody's stealing stuff.
Right. Well, I think that's everybody's been hit with these viral videos where someone's just straight up shoplifting.
Pillaging.
So now they're trying to, intimidate you a little bit. Yeah, at least, someday you're going to have to be walking into not even just a restaurant, but like a nice clothing store, Upper East Side.
Yeah.
You're going to have to walk into one of those places where, like, there's not a lot of clothes. You know what I mean? You walk into, like, it's like a boutique.
Yeah.
Where there's just, like, 10 shirts on the wall.
I'd go that Italian Milano suit.
Yeah. With
Milano.
No price tags.
Yeah.
And there's just, like, one guy who, like, helps you, like, put on a shirt.
I'm honestly just going to show.
He's going to get behind you and, like, put his arms around you.
When I go to these places, I'm just going to show him pictures of John Gotti. Everything I got, I'm going to dress just like
right.
Gotti.
Yeah. Teflon dunk.
I kind of got the hair, too, a little. If I brush it back.
I think he had a little bit more hair than you.
Nah, he just used the blow dryer. He do some tricks. He
Yeah.
had a good barber. Think about being his barber, dude. You'd be afraid for your life.
Well, I think with those kind of guys, they're getting a haircut every 2 days.
Yeah,
so you don't really got to do very much. You just got to hit them with a little trim.
Yeah, hit it with it, bro.
Then you're back.
Tell him, hey, it was good. You killed all those people, Mr. Gotti.
Oh, fucking Boston Celtics.
Yeah, what do you talk about with them?
Yeah, you got to talk sports.
Yeah, I heard you on the wiretap.
Yeah.
I went to the place, his old hangout. Now it's a clothing store. You can go in there. It's a cool spot. In the back room, and he used to go upstairs and.
Yeah. It was such a cool shot every time you see the FBI mob shot of them.
Yeah.
When they're on the telephoto lens from across the street.
Uh-huh.
You just step outside. You and your boys step outside and just click, 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 click.
Man.
Hit a little pose.
That would be the life.
Yeah. Just knowing that the feds are watching.
I couldn't imagine going into that life, dude. What if you had the opportunity? You think you would have did it?
Nah. I mean, that's the kind of, it doesn't last. You see how it went for him.
My thing is, was there ever times when people pretended they were in the life and they're just lying to somebody else? How'd families even start? I'm sure people would catch up to that eventually, but I'm sure there was sometimes when a guy's like, "Hey, you want to join a crew? I'm in so and so crew," and they just made it up. And they just got some guy stealing for them.
Yeah. Well, I think there was a certain point in their early mob days where there was no dignity in it. You see a guy like Gotti, or you see big Genovese crime family guys. Everybody's wearing a suit, and everybody's kind of cool.
Yeah,
they got a hot girl, and everybody's eating the steaks and everything. Early on, it was straight up gangs, where you had to be going down the street and getting into fist fights with dudes.
Wow, dude, that would have been the fun times to do it.
Well, those were the days though when it was you couldn't even wear a cool shirt,
right?
Because your shirt would get ripped up.
Yeah.
So those were the hard animal days.
I would have liked to see the very beginning when it was real low key La Costa Nostra before the fame, when people knew stuff was going on, but they didn't exactly know what.
Well, that's when it was like you're shaking down a grocery store.
Yeah.
Some like little like protection racket.
Man, that is crazy when you think
So-
about it. That's how they did it.
Well, they're shaking down old ladies. Where it's like, this is a nice store.
Yeah, it
you
doesn't
guys-
sound as cool.
That's what those guys did. That's how you make money. That's the classic. The classic crime is the shakedown.
Extortion.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we collect every month. You got to have the envelope for us.
Just like lunch money in school.
And that's what they were doing. Even like, that's what's crazy to me is that like Italian gangs do that. That's what they have when gangs started, and the Italian mafia started in like New Orleans.
I think it started in Italy, the Black Hand.
But I mean, like when it came to America, people associate it with Chicago or
New
New
York,
City,
I think,
but I think
too.
it was actually like New Orleans.
New Orleans does
because
sound
it was
right.
like that's where like the ports are and everything.
Wow.
So they were
okay.
taking over there. But like the classic racket back then was, it's all protection rackets.
Yeah.
So it's all like you threaten, I'm gonna blow up your store or something. But they did that, and that's how you make money. That same crime was happening in Japan. There was no communication.
Right.
Where it was like, this is how you make money as a criminal. Everybody just figured this out independently.
And you have your criminals rough the store up.
Well, you have some like local youths.
Yeah.
You get your little henchmen.
You tell them, hey, go smack the guy around a little bit. Don't hurt him too bad. All right, Joey?
Yeah. I mean, like next month, we're collecting double. But I mean, everywhere you go in the world, Latin America, Africa, Europe, America, Asia, everybody, there's always the organized mob is in charge of prostitution.
Oh, yeah.
And gambling. Every culture has their own kind of gambling. And it's always the same kind of scumbag dude who is like, taking a little off the top.
In the little neighborhoods, I lived next door to a guy that ran a prostitution house. I mean, it wasn't no mafia stuff, but it was just like that show Hustle and Flow, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He was real skinny. He was the heroin dealer of the neighborhood. Had like 4 or 5 strung out girls.
Well, you want to think in your head that if you're in the mob, if you're an organized crime guy, that you're like a cool guy.
Oh, yeah.
That you're the guy that everybody looks up to.
You get the best food.
The truth is, you're the fucking scumbag. You're
Shaking down an old lady.
Exactly. You're like the fuck up who is out for money. So no one in the neighborhood actually respects you. You're just the guy who's like, we can't trust that guy because he's always up to something. That guy, that's why these days all those mob guys, they flip cars on Facebook.
Right. And
Those are the kind
diamonds.
of guys. Yeah. Those are the guys now who are just running. They're like, running little crypto scams on each other.
Maybe a moving company.
There's no dignity in any of it. You got to be back in the day, it was like, you see a guy like Gotti, he wasn't actually touching the money.
Right.
It went through 10 other guys before it got to him.
Yeah.
He just got to walk around and be cool.
I get on TikTok and these guys talk about how much they were making a day, like Mikey Francesi. He was like the money guy. He's like, all my money smelled like gas. And he's talking about millions. He's like, yeah, this guy, he would bring me $1 million on the street every 2 weeks. It's just crazy to think somebody would bring you $1 million cash.
These guys are also lying, too.
They gotta be.
Yeah, I mean, like any mobster who does podcasts is probably lying. But it's like, that also goes to show anybody who was making money back in the day, they never get to keep it.
$1 million a week would be insane.
But anybody who's making that kind of money for a while, illegitimately, 10 years later, they're always going to be broke.
Yeah, you spend it too quick.
You can't even put it in the bank.
Nobody's saving it.
You can't put it in the bank and you can't be on paper with it. So it's like, what can you even do?
You know what's crazy? I remember when I was in Ohio and I was washing cars and saving money. I hit 10 grand at the bank and the bank manager talked to me. Nowadays, that would never happen. That was 20 years ago in Ohio.
Right.
But people look at 10 grand now like, oh, okay, that's cool. You could cover your bills this month.
Right.
Even
in Ohio.
It was such a big deal in Ohio. They were like, do you mind? The manager wants to talk to you. I thought it was for stealing the coffee.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
The manager asking you for a job now.
They were like, I'd like to come work for you now.
You're doing something.
Yeah. So you detail the cars? What exactly is that?
So I wipe off the door of the car? Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they talked to me about some finance bullshit. I wasn't listening. I tried to.
Imagine if you were like, with all the money you're making now, imagine if you had to make this money and you had to hide it at the same time.
That'd
Or
make
you
it more
could-
fun.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh, dude, you get to put the money in a shoebox, walk around in your underwear, suck your
Then
stomach
somebody
in.
robs you and all your money is gone, and you
That's
can't even
the downfall.
you can't even call the cops
Yeah,
because you can't even tell them where you got the money.
That's why people put in the mattress.
Yeah, but it's like then your house burns down, and you just lost everything. Anybody, that's the thing, is anybody who makes that kind of money, even when you get to like Pablo Escobar level, is that the money you have, you don't actually have it because you can't actually spend it. You can't even like go, if you got to move from one country to another country, they bust you if you have over 10 grand on it.
Yeah, you'd have to figure out a way to hire yourself.
Those guys you end up losing half your money just trying to wash it.
Yeah.
And then at any point they could come bust you for it.
See, I would. You tell yourself you'd make that 300K and just chill out, but it'd be hard. You get addicted. It's a game.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's why they call it a game, dude. I knew people, man, my buddies, they love the game. Like, I remember they get so excited. I'm talking 14, 15 years old. Their mom would buy them a half ounce of weed. They'd be selling it. They'd bag it up, little nickel bags.
Yeah.
They go as far as, I knew people that would roll up joints and sell them for $5 a piece driving around the hood. They'd be like, dude, it's the game to them.
Right.
They'd be putting, like, stuff on the weed to make it heavier.
Imagine buying a nickel bag of weed.
Man, in the Bronx.
How funny is that? That's such a small amount.
Well, the worst is when you got to wake the guy
a
up.
nickel.
3 a.m., you got to wake him up. You got to be like, man, let me get
what
Nick.
am I even going to do with this?
Well, you call it a Nick. You go, let me get Nick.
But I think that this was earlier days. The weed's a little different these days. I don't think you can even buy less than,
Oh, you go South Bronx.
Nah, those
Katona
guys
Park.
are buying an eighth. You don't buy it.
Nah, there's people selling nickel bags.
It's-
Dude, that's the
man.
biggest come up. You come up off them nickel bags.
But I don't mean that. I don't mean selling it. I mean, who's buying this?
People in the Bronx.
Kind of like
Weed's still a drug.
no, but it's the weed. It's like the price has gone down, so it's like you can you can get an eighth for like $10 now.
Yeah, probably in the Bronx. Yeah, that's a good point,
Weed's
too.
cheaper in the Bronx, I'm sure. than it
Yeah,
is here.
I didn't think about that.
The price. We're old now, so we don't think about how much the price.
I
is
remember
falling.
10 years ago, bro, this guy worked at the store. The owner would get mad because I made nickel bags he would sell. People would be like, just sell me more. He'd be like, I just got nicks. Bro, people would be buying 10 off.
You want to buy 7?
10 nicks off them.
Yeah.
$50 for the...
Oh my god.
And they would do it. Little pregnant women be up there. Everybody.
Yeah.
People would be hanging out in front of the store buying nickels off them.
See, that's the thing, though, is that's why I'm always trying to tell you about scale. You're making money online. You don't gotta. It's not a guy who knocks on your door and you gotta make every handoff.
Right.
You don't have to be walking around the neighborhood thinking, "I hope this. This has to go right. This has to
I
go
got a
right.
scheme, yeah.
I got a scheme, and I got to put this much work in to make this much money." Once it starts to scale online, you do something once, and it's out there, and it's making money for you. You don't got to be out chasing every dollar.
Yeah, and you're
It
right.
just starts to, and then you see how it's scaling now, where it's like, then the actual real money starts coming back, and you're not doing X amount of work for X amount of dollars.
100%.
At that point, it's like it's doing it for you.
I definitely see the difference now. Like, it was hard for me to, doing that Task Rabbit, I was like, in my mind, I was like, man, this is going to be cool. It's like stealing money.
Nah, that's working for money.
Dude, I can't believe I used to work that hard. Like,
Yeah. Well, now, I mean, like the price used to get a little bit more money than that.
But
yeah.
even the job itself, money aside, the job was always the same.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'm like contorted. I'm backwards. I'm upside down on carpet. Fingers cut. Every finger was cut.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is insane that people do this every day.
You think about guys who drive for Uber, and it's like, they're in their mind, this guy doesn't want to be out at 4 a.m. driving to JFK. He gets the little ding on his phone. He knows this is going to be another $30 for him or something.
I think a lot of those guys like it, though. Most of those Uber drivers, they like getting away from their wife.
No, but those guys have no other way to make money.
Right.
They're stuck doing it. So it's like, if this guy wants to make $1,000, he knows it's going to be 30 trips.
See, he's got to start a TikTok.
Well, that's why those guys all do TikTok now. But it's like, you think about just how money works in terms of work. Because those guys, to make $1,000, it's not like he's going to get lucky one day where one trip gets $1,000. That's not how it works.
I
You
remember
got to do the work.
for years I looked at everything in terms of washing a car.
Yeah.
I knew a full detail paid $35. I had it down to a science. But you think about all that work, buffing it out, washing it, compounding it.
And it's not like you can wash 100 cars in a day.
It takes you about 4.5 hours. Well, this isn't even why. I get 35 for a full detail. You could do a full detail in like 3 hours if you really don't
But I
run
mean,
into no
like, that
problems.
means in a day you can't make more than, what, 250?
70 bucks. Oh, dude, you did 3 or 4 of them, you're beat. 4 details,
And that's what, $300?
70 and 70, that's 140.
140.
Yeah.
So the most you could possibly make in a day, busting your
Yeah.
ass, is 140 bucks.
Breathing in chemicals.
And it's like that.
Cheating a little.
That way, if you're ever in a situation where it's like, I got to come up with $1,000, you're not doing it washing cars.
Hell no.
Yeah.
You got to go steal.
Well, that's why you end up getting into desperate situations. But once you're actually like, and you build up something online, then that $1,000 can just come in.
The worst is those people that are in a desperate situation right after you told them you're celebrating. It's like, I don't even want to tell people anything goes good in my
Keep it
life
to
ever
yourself.
again.
All
How you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. Oh,
right.
glad to hear that. You
fucking
know,
Trump.
yep, I'm losing my house. Yeah.
Well, think about when you see like the old Chinese lady collecting cans. You see this big ass garbage bag with the
Right.
cans in it. That she's got 2 big bags of aluminum cans. That is like $8 maybe.
And they don't want to take money from you. I tried giving one of those girls money.
Those ladies they're not beggars. They're trying to work for it.
Yeah, she lost it on me.
Those ladies are trying to like, they're putting in work. And it's like, think about how much work it was, and all she's going to make is less than $10. Minimum wage is $16 now.
It's insane to think. You think one of those big bags of cans only makes $10?
How much could it possibly make? Each can's 5 cents. I mean,
guess
with 20
so.
cans for $1.
Damn. Yeah, that's brutal, dude.
Yeah.
Huh.
And those ladies are working for, sub minimum wage.
You know, I used to work for a crackhead doing construction, and it would be crazy, dude, working all day. I'm telling you, I'd have to leave my place in the Bronx at like 2 in the morning to try to get to like Long Island or somewhere deep in Queens. I'd leave 3 a.m. to be at his house at 5 in the morning, and we'd sit in his kitchen for 2.5 hours and talk.
Oh
I'd be like, bro, why, bro? You know, we're about to work all day. It would be average 115 a day, sometimes less. He would take out for lunch.
Wow.
7-Eleven, no matter where we were. This dude would drive 30 minutes to a 7-Eleven.
I mean, it is like, it's hard to even, I think this is why like young kids these days are so like unstable and crazy, is the fact that they know that they spend all day watching like Twitch streamers and like TikTok guys, and they're watching Mr. Beast videos, where it's like in a Mr. Beast video, you're doing some like hungry hippos shit, and Mr. Beast is standing there handing somebody $100,000.
Right.
You know, they always got like a big stack of cash.
Yeah, 1 million now.
It's $1 million. They're watching the Twitch stream, Kai Cenat. This dude is making, $100,000 a day in subs. You can't tell a kid who watches those kinds of videos, hey, Panda Express is paying $15 an hour.
Right.
It's like, why would I do that?
You get all the orange chicken you want.
Yeah. Why would I do that when I know Mr. Beast will pay me to, fucking drink piss?
Yeah, well, you didn't hear the best part. It's at the airport.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you got to go through TSA every day.
People do it.
You could sell Popeyes. But that's why when they say nobody wants to work, that is what they mean. Where it's like, you can't tell somebody, because back when we were growing up, and even before us, if you wanted to make money, you get a job.
Yeah, put in sunroofs or something.
Well, you get a job, and here's your hourly wage. Your hourly wage is $12 an hour. You work 8 hours a day.
Right.
You make, 96?
And dude, back then it was like, I worked for $6.25 when I was out of high school.
Yeah, I was working, I think $5.75. But you can do the math in your head of how much that's going to pay you in a day.
Right.
You can't do that to a kid anymore. This kid is seeing somebody get rich off of crypto. There's no relation anymore between work and money.
Yeah, 100%.
The money is just something that somebody gives you at some point.
Right.
So you can either work for it or you can just get it.
Well, that's why we always need people that don't have options in life. You know, it's like that's the sad thing about life.
But that's why now it's like the saddest thing now is seeing everybody on TikTok scamming each other.
But a few of those kids are gonna screw up and be a Panda Express.
Well, here's the thing: you still got to pay your bill.
Right.
Only a couple people get to be in the Mr. Beast video. Everybody else got to work.
Yeah.
But everybody else who's at work, that's why you go into Panda Express and nobody's good at their job anymore, because everybody is waiting to be in the Mr. Beast video. Everybody's waiting to go to Dubai and sell crypto.
You know, the mix you get now, I've been off and on different jobs, and it's like you get the mix so much more now to where it's like people work jobs of all ages. I don't know if that's just a New York thing, but when I was in Ohio, there was ages for jobs.
Yep.
Like people a certain age worked at Panda
Worked
Express.
at the mall.
Right. And then now you'll see somebody working in the mall that's 58. You know, you would never see that before. Or like
Right.
45.
Yeah, I think that's just everywhere now.
Yeah, you get it everywhere. And the mix of workers to me is you get the hopeful and then you get the people that are dead inside. And it's like these young TikTok kids, you know, they're just telling you about flat earth and fucking crypto. It's like, shut the fuck up. They don't want to hear it. People that are really working, they're like, buddy, look, I'm getting a paycheck. I don't give a damn about crypto right now.
Yeah, you don't know what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know what it's like to be me.
Yeah, I struggle. But you get it. And then people end up hating you. I worked with this kid, man. He was talking about alimony he gets for something, and the boss hated him. He was 17 years old. The boss was like, yeah, he gets a free $400 a month.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, the guy's dad left him. Like, it's alimony.
But just imagine being like, your dad worked.
Yeah.
He encouraged you to work.
Worked his ass
Work
off.
ethic. Where my son's going to work hard. I'll work hard. Imagine being the dad in the situation and telling your kid to go work hard. Meanwhile, your kid's on OnlyFans making $70,000 a month.
Yeah.
You can't
Go
even
to McDonald's.
What do you tell this kid? And when the kid knows that he's only one video away from making all this money,
yeah,
that kid's not going to wash cars all day.
And
we need somebody to wash the cars.
And he's throwing some money at the dad, like, bitch, get in the kitchen, man.
Yeah.
Asking me my shit for.
Balenciaga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's asking me dumb shit. Why am I showing my ass online?
Yeah.
Look at this money I'm making.
Think about how many kids are on, like, they're going online, Twitch streaming, OnlyFans shit, and they're not even, like, making money.
I'll tell you what.
There's people Twitch streaming to 0 people.
Dude, the game really has not changed. Right now it's Twitch. I'm telling you, back in the day, where I'm from, it was drugs. Young kids, the way they're twitching and doing social media, they used to sell drugs. They take care of their mom, throw some money to her.
Right.
You know, put some milk in the fridge.
In the trap.
The mom would be waiting for it. Can you pinch me off a little one, Jake?
Right. But except now, streaming's not going to get you in jail.
Well, some of these guys,
some of them
see
do,
these
but it's
influencers.
Like, but this is legit. Now this is actual legitimate money. Now this is just how the world works, where people who are rich didn't get there by working. They get there just by getting the money somehow, some other way.
My question is, now there's only so much money going around, and now that the influencers are getting so much of it, what's going to happen with Big Pharma, the people that used to make the money?
They're still making the money.
Yeah.
They're still making. You think you're making money now? Any money you make online doing like influencer stuff, there's somebody on the other end who's making double what you made.
But you don't think anybody's upset that influencers are getting money now? The
big people who are upset that influencers are making money are like Hollywood actors.
Right.
Are like people who like this guy who worked his ass off to be on SNL.
And there's some great actors. Who's the one dude I always see him bitching about The Rock, never took an acting class? It'll come to me.
Yeah.
Jeremy Piven.
Oh, yeah.
He's a great actor.
That guy does stand-up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like those are the guys who get mad. But the people who are like pharmacy guys, tech guys, finance guys, they're making the money you don't even think about.
Right.
Anytime you're making money on Facebook, there's the other half of the transaction is like somebody who made twice as much. So, yeah, they're the ones who are making money. The guys who are mad are the old guys. The guy who thinks that he just put in 20 years of work and he's supposed to be doing this and that.
What about like Paramount or like these people, Sony?
Yeah, or just the old fucking bitter comedian who's at the club who's been doing comedy for 40 years.
I got one in my inboxes, bro.
Yeah.
They were like, watch out for that dude. He's going to try to fight you. I never know what to do when an old man wants to fight. It's like, bro, what do we... I can't believe this situation we're in right now.
Yeah.
You can't talk them
I'm
out.
gonna hit you twice in your stomach. Yeah.
What do you do when you get them like?
Yeah.
This dude was going off on me, man, telling me I got to get on America's Got Talent.
Oh my God.
There's this comic.
Bitter guys love giving advice.
Here's the thing. He just wanted me to need him. He was
Yeah,
trying any way
exactly.
for me to need him.
100%.
And we're sitting there, and I didn't catch on to it at first.
Yeah.
And I'm just being honest with him. I'm telling him I do social media. I don't really do like commercial auditions or anything. Like I've tried auditioning before. I never booked anything. Whatever. Social media is working out. And he's like, you got to get on America's Got Talent. I know somebody. I'm like, why? I know somebody too. He's like, well, you don't know. Oh, you haven't been on the show yet? I'm like, well, yeah, dude. You
doing comedy for 18? Yeah.
Oh, dude, 18? Are you kidding me? These guys add on you. I'm 40 years in show business. It's like, yeah, dude, you did a play in the first grade in comedy when you were 25.
I was on Letterman.
Yeah, those are the ones that hate it the most. You're right. Oh, it's the social media comic. That's what he was saying.
Yeah. You didn't spend 18 hours driving in a car with me.
Right. Look at these sunspots.
Yeah, exactly. You don't got glaucoma like me.
Yeah, look at my eye.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I've always been telling you. It's like you cannot, the second you feel the bitterness sinking in for anything.
Yeah.
Anytime you're in a situation where it's like, I should have this, I should have that, and you start saying, this is unfair, this guy got there, he didn't actually work for it.
Yeah.
The second you even have that thought, you got to put that out of your head.
Yeah, you're right.
That shit'll kill you from the inside.
Oh, you'll bang your head against the wall.
And it's like there is nothing you can do to change whatever it is you think that's wrong with the situation.
You try to call your family, it gets worse.
Well, you try to just say it out loud.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You just sound dumb. And
Yeah.
it's like there's nothing, even if you're right, even if it's like everything you're saying is true, so what?
Right.
This isn't changing anything.
It is what it is.
It's not getting you any closer to it. So it's like, yeah, exactly. It is. This is the situation.
I'm starting to learn it is
This
what
is where
it
the
is.
money is, and it's like if it's coming in. So it's
Yeah.
like you can't like put yourself. Why does that guy have that? I can't do that. It's like
I wish
that's just how it worked out.
if there was a button I could press, that's got to be the new Apple feature. You won't become a hater anymore.
Just don't get bitter. And it's like, however it is, you thought the world was supposed to work. You think you put in this many years, you're supposed to be at this level. It's like, that is not how it worked. Somebody should have explained that to you from the very beginning.
The littlest thing set me off, dude. I was doing a show, I was up next, and the comic puts the mic in his mouth. And I'm just like, buddy, like,
Come on.
what are we doing here,
Yeah,
dude?
amateur hour.
What type of joke do we need that you just did that?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
pissed
just
off for
little,
2
like,
days.
Crumbs and shit.
I'm going to start bringing my own mic. Dude, people do so much shit with the mic. He ain't the only one that did something weird. One dude took the mic I seen and acted like it was soap, and he was showering, literally saying, let's see the comics enjoy this. And it's at a show. It's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
We need microphone etiquette. Don't fart on the mic. There's just too much stuff people do.
See, but once you get into angry mode,
Yeah.
once you get into like telling people this is how it's supposed to be, then you're at war with the universe. Then once you get to a situation where it's like they're doing something wrong and I gotta tell them that they're doing it wrong, then you're in a place where you're not supposed to be.
Yeah, you're right.
Then you're at the airport and you're yelling at a lady like, why can't I get on the plane now?
Yeah, why don't you have no phone charges less than $60 fucking dollars?
This lady can't help you.
Why is the charger this much?
Yeah. What do you mean Starbucks is closed?
I want to start a how to do comedy class and give everybody the worst advice ever, but put on an actual show and see if they listen to me.
Yeah.
Now, trust me, 1 minute of silence as soon as you get up there.
You gotta like. I think this is such a good lesson, though. If you ever have kids, you want to teach them what it's like to actually live in the world. That's why you gotta take your kids traveling.
Yeah.
That's why it's important for your kids to see the world, because the more they travel, the more time they're gonna spend in the airport,
Right.
and the more time they're gonna see that life's not fair,
Right.
and that you're not in charge.
Yeah.
You spend all your time in your hometown. You're in your comfortable environment. You think you know how the world works.
Right.
And you think this is how the rules are. Everybody has to follow the rules. It's like, no, the second you get to the airport security line, that guy with the blue shirt on, he can tell you to do anything.
Right.
And it
You're
doesn't
going to
matter,
the basement.
it doesn't matter if he's wrong. You know the rules. Maybe he's breaking the rules. Doesn't matter.
Right.
The rules are whatever he says the rules are. If he tells you to take off your socks, you got to take off your socks. And it's like you can get mad. It doesn't matter how mad you get. It is what it is.
I'd almost leave them in the airport for 3 days, and that's the whole fun trip right
yeah, there
there.
you go. You're going to learn a lesson.
Go to vending machines,
Yeah,
get a little area.
I'm going to Cancun. Yeah, you're here at Newark Airport. But it's like the more time you spend in a situation, anytime you're in a situation like that in life where you think you know how it's supposed to go and it's not going that way, that is the most important lesson you can learn. Is that you can try to fight, you're going to be wasting your energy. TSA is not here to help you.
I've always was jealous of those kids that would fly and go to places. They show you their little trips that they've been. They'd be all cultured,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but now you know what it's like.
Yeah, and I hate it. I'm like, I can't believe I used to be jealous of this.
This kid spent time at the airport. This kid got fucking groped on his way through the security
He went
line.
to Kenya for the night.
Yeah. Life's not fair.
I think that we got definitely. They stopped doing the shoes at the airport now. It's like it made life so much different. You know,
Right.
if we can get a few more things, like get like the Japanese airport.
I mean, they're doing that now. It's gonna feel super fucked up in the future when they go back to the shoes.
You think?
Just think that is one guy at TSA who's having a bad day, and he's like, oh, you know what? No more shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody take off your shoes and walk backwards now, and they can do that to you
They'll make us go through
because
naked.
they're in charge. You walk into the comedy club, you think I should be on stage. This guy sucks. Why do they keep booking him? It is what it is. You just got to accept it.
Yeah.
You find a better way to move forward. And
Well,
then
you
do
never
that.
know. Well, there might be those little flying cars that might be coming out. Elon Musk.
Even if they do that, there's going to be something about it that you're going to say, why do they do this?
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
you get like you ever get like a rental car or you're borrowing someone's car,
Yeah.
and the gas cap is on the wrong side.
Oh, I can't.
And you don't
stand
realize
that.
it until you already pulled it to the
Yeah.
gas station. You're thinking to yourself, this is fucking stupid. Why can't we just pick one side?
Right.
Why isn't every car just on the left side? Then we could all just get through this. But that is the universe. Sometimes things just don't make sense.
There's an arrow that tells you what side it's on. I learned that detailing.
Yeah.
My
But
dad showed me that.
You get used to driving your car, so you assume everything is always, logically it should be on the driver's side. But some things in life just don't make sense.
Yeah, especially when you're locked down in prison.
Yeah.
I've been watching those joints, dude. It's crazy with them,
Yeah, I mean, you get it in your head where it's like, oh, every Friday is spaghetti.
Right.
They give you, I've been in here for 20 years. It's always spaghetti with garlic bread. Then one day you get there and it's no longer, now it's chicken.
Oh, dude,
And you
they're
fucking
going
freak
off.
out.
5 people are getting murdered.
Yeah.
I'm going to the hole.
You're trying to tell a prison guard that's not fair.
I
And
get
it's
like that.
No, it's not fair.
Dude, I get like that all the time. The steps, even the sidewalks, it's like, dude, you walk on the right. Like some people walk on the left. It's like, what are you doing? Or the steps, you go up on the right.
Yeah.
You got to do the right side. You do the right thing.
Everybody says these things where it's like, TikTok video, real New Yorker. Real New Yorkers know that you're supposed to stand on the left over here. You're supposed to order the deli sandwich and then you stand over here. Every rule people make about these little things, these little courtesy etiquette things, someone's always going to break that rule.
Yeah.
You think it's a rule, but it's not a rule.
And there's too many. It's like checkers. People
It's
will be
an
like, oh, Flying Kings.
Well, clearly people don't know, or they wouldn't be so fucking confused.
It's like the person that could fight better, that's the one that's right with the rule.
Well, the thing is that people say rules, and they say, here's the top 10 rules for living in New York City. There's no penalty for breaking these rules.
Right.
Someone's always going to do it. It doesn't matter what you say. Someone's always going to be standing in front of the subway doors.
I think to live in New York and survive, it's the same as prison rules. Keep to yourself. Keep your head down.
Learn to accept things.
Right.
You could say like, oh, I thought the A train was going to come. And
I'll never learn that.
You can get mad, but it's like, what are you going to... People are like leaning their head down the tracks to see what's coming. It's like, that's not helping you.
You know what I can't stand? When people walk too close behind you. It's like, buddy, you're 1 foot away.
Yeah,
You're not
right.
getting any closer. We're going, it's a busy damn street. Right here where it is now, Dan, I'm going nuts, I'll tell you, because you can't even walk down the sidewalk. There's so many people.
Shut down the middle of the street.
Dude, they really do.
You got to be able to, we got to walk, no more cars in the street.
Dude, you can't walk down the sidewalk. It's too many people right now. I'm like, when's it enough? and charging more and charging more, $5, $3 fee.
I was trying to go to the Rockefeller Christmas tree last night. I
Couldn't
was just
make
walking
it.
by.
No
I
way.
was just getting bumpered.
Ain't happening.
Yeah. It is like, it's so crowded that you can't even get mad at people for bumping into you.
Yeah, you
You're
gotta
just
move
getting
an inch.
Shoved around.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just like holding my phone above my head trying to take a picture of it now.
Did you make it to it?
Yeah, that's nice.
I attempted it, dude. I gave up. I'm like, there is no way.
Yeah.
It ain't happening. It
Look
closes
at that,
early
huh?
now. Oh, wow. You got up close with it.
Yeah, it's nice. Very magical. New York City at Christmas.
I went to Bryant Park. I seen some people screaming at each other.
Look at this.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I found a good place. The noodles, too much thick noodles, like, and not enough meat, though.
Oh, yeah.
Do they get cheap with the meat? That thin beef is pretty
The beef
thin.
is just supposed to, like, it's more like flavoring.
Yeah, I
The
figured.
noodles really are the star. The beef is kind of like you get it at the end.
Did you get the knife-pulled noodles? They're too
Hand-pulled.
thick. You like hand-pulled?
I like it.
There's some thick johns,
Oh, yeah.
though, man.
Yeah,
you gotta chew on it.
Yeah. There's like little, it's like sticks of gum.
Dude, it weighs you down. It's like pasta, dude. I was.
Well, you could watch the guy hand pulling them in the back.
Yeah.
He's taking the thing and throwing them.
That's my
and going like
favorite
this.
part.
It's good. Yeah.
Comes out all sweating.
That's why if you get the thin noodles too much, they like melt.
Yeah.
You want to get thick noodles that like absorb. It's like eating a sponge.
I was sitting next to this couple. Well, they weren't a couple. It was like a guy that's in town visiting and another guy cheating on his boyfriend. Dude, the noodle place, you have to sit so close to everybody
Yeah.
where I'm at.
Yeah.
And, dude, it's like I just had to sit here, not even want to eavesdrop. And these guys are just telling me all their twisted love stories back and back. I'm trying to eat my damn noodles. I'm like, there should be some etiquette at the noodle shop.
Yeah.
You know, anywhere where there's soup, I feel like the conversation can all. The food's too wet for me to be hearing all this. You know? It's not like I'm eating a steak. You say whatever the hell you want. I'm eating a steak.
I know there's restaurants in Japan, like ramen places, where there's like rules, where there's signs where they're saying you're not supposed to hang out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like people, especially like Europeans, eating a meal is supposed to be something that takes like 3 hours.
Yeah, the waiter don't even come over.
You hang out all night with your buddy and you smoke cigarettes and you talk for 5 hours. But there's some places like at a ramen shop in Japan, this is supposed to be something you eat kind of standing up.
Right.
You're supposed to be, you eat
well,
this.
kneel and squat down a
eat
little.
this and you keep it moving.
Yeah.
This isn't a hanging out kind of place. But unless you tell people that, Americans are just going to think, okay, this is a place I'm going to spend the next 2 hours.
Right.
But it's like, no, this is no good.
Yeah, the
Keep it moving.
crossover, man. That's how you got American dinner time is from, you know, I feel like in the Asian country they eat quick and European they eat slow, so we're right in the middle.
Right. But I mean, like, it's hard to tell because sometimes if you go to you walk into like a bar and you think it's a bar and then you find out it's kind of a restaurant.
Yeah.
Where like you walk in and you think you're just going to be able to get a drink at the bar, but then the host stops you and hands you a menu.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I'm in the wrong kind of place.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that this was going to be like a sit down situation.
The playwright. It's like that.
And then you're trying to tell them like, no, I just want to be a guy who moves around.
Yeah, I'm trying to be cool. I just want a brewski.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sit next to that cute girl right there.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're ordering the lamb chops.
I can't believe, dude, you can't even get the waiter. I mean, you got to really hunt them down. They don't want to even come over and talk to you. If you go eat out in Europe, you are there for 3 hours, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
2 hours, then they might ask for your drink. They wait till you're getting ready to leave. Then they're like, no, what do you want to drink? I'll take care of you right now.
Well, you compare that to like a crowded Greek diner here.
I just went.
Where they're just like, boom, they're giving you the check with the meal.
Bro, I just went. These guys move, man.
Hey.
You ever see somebody that doesn't fit in? Like you get like, I went to this diner, busy place, not to mention any names, slam busy place, and they're always extremely fast. The workers are pop, they're opening bags, zip, boom, bang. What do you have? It's done. Man, this girl's like, okay, what do you want? Let me get this. Customers were walking out. They're not used to the change. But things are changing nowadays. You can't always hire in the family. Business is getting too big.
Right.
You get somebody from the outside, some girl with purple hair, a chia pet or something, little Tamakashi on her purse. She's not opening that bag. Like, flap, boom, swat, bang. What do you have?
I think most like nice, not even nice, but like kind of diner restaurants.
Yeah.
These Greek diner kind of places, sit down, greasy spoon, big
Oh,
menu.
yeah.
That stuff's all going to be gone in 10 years.
I hope not, man.
It is like, that is not the future of dining.
That's good food, though, man.
It is good
It's the
food.
future of breakfast.
Nah, even that shit is all going away.
You think?
Everything it is in the future, all dining, it's either going to be a place with like barely one like little counter, or like that kind of place where it's like a nice restaurant with like tablecloths. But like that like in between thing where it's like a family restaurant where everybody gets a cheeseburger, that shit's gone.
That'll be more bar food always.
Yeah, it's gonna be these little places over here where it's like the kind of restaurant that opens where it looks like this is gonna be open for like 2 months.
Well, also, it's like, how much are you going to pay for eggs? They're up to about $23 now.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's people don't want to pay that kind of money for
Right.
that
Eggs,
kind of
toast, and a
experience.
potato.
Everybody just wants it. It's either going to be you're eating at Jamba Juice or you're going to go to like a nice restaurant.
Well, the air fryer is putting people out of business. Women learned how to make chicken. There used to be like a grill thing for men outside. We'd grill it up nice.
Yeah.
But now girls are popping in a little contraption from the Jetsons. Boom, ding, you got it.
Yeah. Popping the Ozempic.
If I can't wait to get the that robot that Elon Musk got, like that looks like the Jetsons made. I want something like that to talk to every now and then, to throw some stuff in the air fryer.
That is all fake.
You don't think that's ever happening?
Nah. That's
Never.
going to be, well, it's going to come out and it's that first model, the Optimus robot.
Yeah.
It's going to be like 80 grand.
Right. For
And you're
about 10 years.
No, you're going to buy it. It's going to be like 80 grand and it's not even going to work.
What,
And they're going to like, you're going to plug it in and they're going to be like, oh, you need the silver package
oh, yeah.
for it to actually learn how to cook eggs.
You're right. It takes a special light bulb.
It's going to take you're going to have to download a new update. And
You're
that's
right,
going to cost
too.
you a little bit extra money. And then the next year, there's going to be another one that comes out, and now your robot's old.
It's going to be like those flat screen TVs.
Yeah.
How much prison time do you think somebody would do for stealing an autonomous robot? Would they charge that with like robot napping, you think? They might treat them like
stealing
people.
something that costs $80,000. So
oh,
it's like
that's right.
you are. Plus, there's not a whole lot. You're going to steal it, and you're going to try to make eggs with it,
Right, beat the shit out
and
of
that's
it.
just not even going to work.
Man, yeah, who's stealing that shit? They'll steal them, paint them different colors. People will find the sensor, start tricking them out.
This is the thing. Like I'm saying, the overriding message here is that nothing's fair in life.
Right.
You're going to think, oh, I just spent $80,000 on a robot. This should make eggs. And you're going to get home and you're going to find out that's not true. And you're going to go back to the robot store and you're going to try to get your money back. And they're going to say no because you already plugged it in.
All it can do is wheel in a cake like that robot on Rocky.
Yeah. It's going to be highly disappointing and you're just going to be stuck with it. That's actually a good lesson. If you ever have kids, you got to tell your kids about the robot that they're about to buy.
Yeah.
Get them excited. Talk for 2 years about this thing that they're like really looking forward to, and then get it and let it be really shitty.
Right.
And then tell the kid, that's your whole life right there.
This is everything.
Everything is going to be like this.
Now you got to make payments on this, son.
Exactly. Now you're in debt. Now the interest is going to accrue, and this is how everything's going to work out.
I like to think we're going to get some crazy shit. Maybe it'll be a hologram or something.
Nah.
Like maybe Howie Mandel or something. Imagine
Everything.
you had a hologram of Howie Mandel just hanging out with you.
This is why it's
Telling you
like,
you're skilled.
once you get some money, you got to find something that's actually good.
I'm going to do a car. That's where my money's going.
A car, I mean, like a high-quality car. Even these guys who buy watches. I used to think watches were stupid.
Right.
I see some of these new watches where it's like it's got a bunch of shit going on,
Oh, yeah.
little dials
I
and
see a
stuff.
slot machine watch.
Yeah. But it's like there's like a big hand and like a bunch of little hands.
Right.
That's kind of cool. I get that. That's actually like I could see where the money's going. All this other like technology stuff. This is all a waste.
A gold Rolex. It can get you out of anything.
Nah, not the Rolex. Like
I'm telling
like the
you.
guy was saying, the
Nah.
Rolex is
But here's the problem.
that's the low class car. You
Let's
get
say-
the Patek.
But let's say that nobody knows those numbers. Like, let's say there's a helicopter, right? And there's one way out of town. And you tell the guy, look, I got this thing. He's going to be like, what the fuck is that, a Patek? I don't know what that is. But you show him that gold Rolex, he'll give you
Nah.
that helicopter ride.
Those guys know Pateks now.
Helicopter people?
Guys who know watches, those are like,
But the helicopter guy don't know watches.
but a Rolex looks cheap compared to a watch that has a bunch of shit going on.
But it's the name brand.
Nah, this is like,
People hear Rolex. Women's eyes get big.
But these days, women know, a fancy watch if you're like into watches. Nobody who's into watches is into the Rolly anymore.
It's so crazy how fast women look at shoes. Next time you go on a date, literally microseconds, see how fast this girl looks at your sneakers. I've been going on dates. I don't know what that's about, but I'm starting to change my whole mindset.
New shoes.
Well, they give me compliments. My shoes are brand new.
You got to switch to some leather.
Yeah, something
some
crazy.
Money. What do you even wear pants like this for anymore?
I like them.
This is where the bunny should go first. Priorities.
The rest of the pants.
Get some pants. Get a couple pairs of pants that actually
fashion.
fit. No, it's not.
I like having my ankles showing.
This is where you're going wrong.
Come on, dude. You never been to Italy.
One of your fans is gonna get disappointed.
Nah.
They're gonna be going home to their home in the middle of the country saying, I met this influencer guy. Then I looked down.
They gotta wait. I'm in steps right now. First, the pants are short.
This is a cheap. This is a $40 fix.
What,
you can get some new pants.
But I paid to have these hemmed.
But I mean, you can get new pants that fit from the beginning.
Yours fit too long. That's the problem.
No, but it's like I don't.
You gotta get those things hemmed up.
I don't want to do that.
They're not supposed to be all bunched up.
No,
this is the proper way to wear pants.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
That is. It's supposed to get smaller at the bottom. You got money now. You got to at least.
This is
you
fashion,
start,
Danny.
Well, you got to think about where the money's got to go first.
I'm telling
you,
you,
got
like
orders of priority.
I get compliments.
The second you walk away, they're like, "Man, what is happening there?"
Well, the problem with the high water pants is I gotta get high water socks now because I got mosquito bites and shit.
Yeah, and it's like 20 degrees outside.
You got bug bites. It feels good.
This is you gotta learn how to have some class. That's the thing. That's what they always say about money. Money can buy things. It can't buy taste.
Well, I'm gonna get that.
You got no taste.
You ever see John Gotti's pants? You wouldn't say that's a Gotti. His go way higher.
His pants would not look like that.
Get a picture of Gotti sitting down.
Gotti didn't wear jeans. Also,
he had nice dress pants, but they were hemmed up.
No, hemmed up dress pants are not that.
Right.
That's not how dudes look when they wear like a suit.
Well, it's because when I stand up, it's not too short.
This is this is a problem that needs to be fixed.
My Charlie Chaplin.
Anybody in the comments out there, if you know a place to buy real pants.
I got bad luck buying pants.
29 long.
I'm a 27.
28.
27.
Damn.
Yeah, I got a short inside.
Anybody out there knows some specialty pants in the tri-state area?
I need clown pants.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's plug some dates, huh?
Yep.
This is gonna come out the week after next.
All right, guys, I'm sailing the Caribbean Sea right now. Actually, I'm sailing the Gulf of America. It's crazy. You know, that's a real thing. It's called the Gulf of America.
It used to be the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, now they call it. The captain even said it. He's like, we're in the Gulf of America. And everybody cheered.
Wow.
They're all watching football. The cruise ships, man, football has gotten so big. I have to start watching sports, dude.
Yeah.
People legit.
Yeah, this is a good year for Ohio State.
They block me out as a human when I don't know one thing about sports.
You got to first start. Let me get a piece of advice. College sports are going to get you there.
Right.
More than the NFL.
Okay.
Be a guy who's into college football and just start with Ohio State. That's the most logical. Get a red sweater and be an Ohio State guy, and that's going to be your in.
Okay.
People respect that a lot more than the NFL.
Good to know.
That is like how you, especially the kind of guys you meet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All them ones all doped up.
Well, it's going to be a guy who went to Oklahoma.
For sure.
He's going to try to fight you.
He's on oxys.
Yeah, but it's like Ohio State. That's also like, royalty.
Yeah, that's good to know, dude. And the uniform looks cool.
Yeah.
I could wear that shit.
You tell people you went to college.
Yeah, I went to Princeton. I talked to a few people.
Yeah.
That used to be my move. You go to a good college. You look up a few people before you go on a date.
Oh, yeah.
You just
Thomas Edison.
Say you went there.
Yeah.
They get you when you ask for the email.
Oh, my God. So we're going to have to record 2 more episodes next week.
Yeah.
So by the time the episodes actually come out, it's going to be like already in the new year.
Wow, 2026, guys.
Yeah, this is your big year.
Congratulations. I might actually lose weight this year.
Oh, yeah.
Get the hair transplant. Dude, I'm making money. I could get it now.
Yeah, well, you got to save up. You got to get the premium package.
It's $10,000 for a good one.
Yeah.
There's a top doctor I could go right now. He did it too good.
Not even Turkey.
He did a friend of mine. Now, this is a top New York guy. He did a friend of mine. Did him way too low in the front. I hate to say it. Some people might know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, the guy had it way in the back. Now it's way in the front.
Well, you get greedy.
Yeah, I can't have that. Well, it looks a lot different when it's a purple ink pen, I'm told. But
Yeah.
you got to really put your hand there and realize.
Be realistic.
You don't want a 1-inch forehead.
Yeah.
The people are getting.
You got to get to your goal and you got to stop.
Yeah.
Don't try to go further.
I want a hairline that looks like it's going bad.
Right. Yeah, then at least it looks a little bit more natural.
All this TikTok shit ruined everybody. They're like, look at that hairline reveal. Now who's the guy that said, oh, my factory hairline from God? No, go lower. Take your doctor's tools and make it lower.
Yeah, that's the guy who's saying like, oh, it's not enough to bench 320.
Right.
Oh, I got to go 380.
Or the girl that gets the tattooed on eyebrows.
Yeah.
It's like, get the hair transplant eyebrows.
I just get a little bit of eyebrow.
Honestly, I'd give a girl my side hair molecules because this would make some good eyebrow. Like if a girl wants some Colombian eyebrow.
Isn't that what they do? They move it from over here.
Yeah, but women don't
with
want
the hair transplant. But I mean, when you get your hair transplant done, don't they take it from like your back?
Yeah, so my shit's going to look good.
Yeah. You're going to have some nice back hair up there.
I'd do it for 10 bands. I'd look a little bit like the dude from Goodfellas. Get some mousse in there.
It's going to be a rough couple months, though, huh?
Yeah, I mean, when should I do it? Should I just bang it out? They were telling me, they were like, yeah, you don't cut. My buddy just did it, and he was telling me, he goes, if you get it done in America, they don't shave your head.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I feel like this is one of those procedures where they're always trying to hype you up about, like, the summer is coming up.
Oh, yeah.
It's about to be swimsuit season.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, yeah, you could do it. Or, they might just, I don't want to do no things where they mess with your DNA. They're starting to do that now.
Yeah.
They're doing tests where they're changing people's DNA. Like they're actually running tests like that. I think that's crazy.
They're running you through like an MRI machine or something.
Well, it's like you can't mess with somebody's DNA, bro. I don't care what doctor learned what.
What I want you to do is chop up my scalp.
Yeah.
Move the side to the top.
Yeah, that makes
Don't
a lot.
do no weird shit.